This is Ryan with the Linkasoarus training team, and in this video, we are going to cover how to reply to Google reviews, and we're going to go over the Link AI feature to help with replying to Google reviews. So in this example, we're going to use this random example of a possible review on Google. So from the Reviews tab over here on the left, go down to Google and then go to Awaiting. Now, if we go here to actually view the review, we're going to click here and it's going to load our review screen. And here we're going to look at the location. And this just happens to be a made up example for a Domino's Pizza. And so this is saying Google My Business. This is a Domino's Pizza location. If you click here, it will actually take you to the specific Google My Business listing. Here we have where the review is assigned to, and you have all your different team members in your company you can assign to this. We'll cover that here shortly. We also have a send review feature to where if you click this, you have an option to select the team members who you want to send this review to. You can come in here and you can add additional emails of team members in or out of your company that for whatever reason you want to send a copy of this review to. You can type in a message about this review. For example, you might say, hey, this is really important. Please take a look at this. And then you can come over here and hit send review. And that will send an email notification with a copy of the actual review that this customer left. You can also hear from review assigned to. You have a feature where if you go and look here, it will pull up every single team member in your company that has an account with Linkasoarus. So this could be a manager, a supervisor, anybody that has an actual account. And what will happen is when you assign it to them, it will send them an email notification letting them know this review has been sent to them to reply to. Now, once you do that, that doesn't mean you can't go ahead and continue doing this. It just means if, let's just say you have a large organization or specifically you have a team member that you want them specifically to reply to this review, it will send them an in-app notification, an email notification, a copy of this review, and more importantly, they can instantly click that email notification, log directly into their account to this screen, read the review, and get to replying to it as fast as possible. And so that is what this is here. And all you have to do that is come in here and select the name, and it's already done. You do not have to send the review. This is a secondary option if you're just wanting to copy additional people on it. So this is assigning, and this is sending. So if we scroll down here, we're going to look at current review. And so here it says review was submitted by, and it has the person's name. We also have the review rating. So this is the Google 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5-star rating. This is the date and time that the review was received. And this is the specific comments that are current for this review. And the reason I say current is because customers can actually go back and edit their reviews. And so this would be the most current review that this customer gave for this particular location. So for this example, we're gonna read this out loud. So this says, they left out our drink and all 6 of our sauces. Every time I have ordered from here, they leave out at least one thing. And so this would correlate to why this would be a 1-star review. This is a bad, for all intents and purposes, a bad comment, a negative comment, and this is a 1-star review. So right here we have Link AI. What Link AI will do, and you can read this, basically Link AI is going to take all of the information that it can extrapolate from what was written here. It's going to also understand that this is a 1-star review. It is going to think about the best way to reply to the review that is directed by you. And so here are some preloaded examples of what typically in this situation somebody might want to do when they get a 1-star review. They might want to apologize to the person giving them a 1-star review. They might want to ask the person who gave the 1-star review to contact you to resolve the concern. So for example, you might want to get back to this person and say, okay, there's obviously a problem here. I'm going to provide my contact information in this review, and we would really like you to reach out to us so we can get this resolved. Because right now we don't know this customer's contact information. This customer has just submitted a review, and unless you know operationally, oh, I remember this specific customer, maybe you know their name, it's going to be very difficult, or could be very difficult, to understand exactly how to get back in touch with this customer. So in this example, this preloaded example right here, this would just be a way to direct the customer on what you'd like them to do next. You might even, in this third example, say inform the person who gave the 1-star review that you want to earn their 5-star edited review. This is a very specific and very important best practice, because a lot of companies and their team members are graded or critiqued or evaluated by the Google reviews. Well, also, customers don't know. A lot of customers are unaware that they can go back and edit a review from a 1-star, for example, up to a 5-star. So this is a great way to accomplish a couple different things by letting that customer know that you want to make it right, and you're educating them in that process that, hey, you have the ability to edit this up to a 5-star review if you as a customer believe we've earned it by resolving this concern. So you have a couple different options here. You have some templates here, and that is in a different template section where you can create preloaded written scripts. And if you follow the instructions below this tutorial, you will actually see a section that will take you over on how to create reply templates. Over here to the right, you have your Google My Business location signatures. This is very important to go ahead and do, and this is in the setup process. There will also be a link below on how to go directly to how to create your Google My Business location signature. And as just a reminder, this will automatically preload based on the store number or location that this review is assigned to, and it's going to preload based on the star rating. And so in this example, this particular contact is pulled from this location, and because this location is showing a 1-star review, it says, oh, this is the person that we want to show as the default for, let's just say, a 1-star review in this example. Now, if you're getting assigned this review and you're now replying to it, this again is just a default, and you can edit this once we get into the next stage. So for this example, we're going to ask the person to give this 1-star review. We're going to ask for them as far as resolving the concern. You can type exactly what you want Link the AI to actually do for you. But for this example, this is a pretty good response. And so we're going to click Write My Reply, and Link AI down here at the bottom is now thinking of the best way to write the review. And so here we have a review written. We're going to click this button, Live Preview Reply, so you can see how it would actually look. And so it's giving the person's name and then saying, thank you for taking the time to share your experience with us. We strive to deliver the highest level of customer service to every customer, and we apologize if we fell short of meeting your expectations. We would welcome the opportunity to make it right. Please reach out directly to us so that we can discuss and resolve your concern. We look forward to hearing from you and restoring your confidence in Dallas Domino's. And so you can see here it was personalized. I even put Dallas Domino's in here. And so if I just wanted to go ahead and hit send, this could go live. But just from a training standpoint, let's just see, if we were not completely satisfied with this, what Link AI would do next. So we're going to hit this again, and it's going to we're keeping this example the exact same. Ask the person to give the 1-star review to contact you to resolve the concern. And we're going to look at this different one here. So this one says, thank you for taking the time to share your experience and provide your feedback. We take customer satisfaction very serious, and we're extremely sorry for your experience. We strive to provide the best possible service and product, and when we fall short, it's especially disappointing. We would like to discuss your experience further and learn how we can make it up to you. If you don't mind, can you contact our customer service department at this number so they can discuss this concern? Thanks again for bringing this to our attention. So in this situation, it is just populating a pre-generated number. This is not an actual number. This is sort of a placeholder for you to say, oh, that might be where I want to plug in, for example, a direct phone number. So what we can do is we can click this button back. Now we can do this again if we want, but in this example, I kind of like the previous one. So we might stick with this. Now, if you'd like to include, let's just say, emojis that kind of look like this, smiley faces and different things, you can tailor made. So ask this person to give a 1-star review. Up here, we can do this, and then we can say add emojis. And I'll show you a little bit different play on how this will work out. And so what Link AI will do is say, what would be the most appropriate emojis to add so you can see they were here. Thank you for your review about our service. We apologize for the inconvenience and want to make sure the next experience is better than last. We would love to figure out what happened to avoid this issue. Please reach out to me so I can address your concerns about missing items. So here, and then we put some emojis here. So here they specifically mentioned the missing items and made that very, very, very personal. So we could either leave it like this and then we have all the content information preloaded. And so when this customer receives the review, it's personalized with their name. It has a very specific message. It mentions also the missing items. It says, I'm here to help. It uses some fun emojis to try to make it kind of relevant for maybe the demographic that might appreciate this. And then it has all the content information that's here that is pulled from the Google My Business location signature. Now, if you obviously are assigned this location up here, then this more likely is not going to be information. So over here, you could say thanks, and I might put my name. And if you'll notice while I'm typing down here, it's automatically updated it. And I could just say customer service team. And then it would automatically up down here, and then I would provide the correct email address. So this is how it all works, and we would then go back and then we would submit this for a live review. Everything looks good, and then I can go over here and I can hit send reply. Now before I hit send reply, I can save this actually as a template. So I can not only send this, but I can save this as a reply in the future. So if I didn't want to use the link, the AI, I could come in here and I would have this whole script written up here as a pre-generated review reply that I might just want to use again and not have to go through these couple seconds here asking Link to write it for me. Also from the screen, as a reminder, you can go to click flag for removal. In the process of doing this, this will directly take you to this review live on Google, where you can flag this review, for example, if it has absolutely nothing to do with this location, or if it violates Google's terms of service, which usually has to do with, let's just call it questionable language or harassment or discrimination, things that would be considered by Google as possibly something that needs to be reviewed and removed. And so you can go in here and this will save this in the removal section that you can look later. There's also going to be a link on how to navigate this under this whole entire tutorial. So we're going to hit this, go to send reply. And now that review has been sent off, and that customer, because this is the Google platform, is going to receive an email notification letting them know that the owner of the business has replied to them, and they can see this very personalized message. If at any point you have any questions about Link AI and replying to Google reviews, or just replying to reviews in general, or any other questions, you can always come down to the bottom right hand corner and click help, open up a ticket, and a Linkasoarus team member will be there to assist. And as always, link and soar with us.